Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel with me, Degsy at He Who Flings Sticks. Today's video is a review of my new bow, which I ordered from Paragon bows here in the UK in late November of last year and received it about March, mid-March. I went with the Griffin bow, so it comes in this very nice waterproof bow sock. And I went with the Paragon bow because Rob has a number of different models. There's the Raider is his main one, or most popular one, and then he has the, I think it's the Sulaki, and I think he also has the Khan. I went with the Magyar bow, or the Griffin, with the fixed sears, because when I first started shooting Asiatic bows, the first bow I bought was a Hungarian horse bow from Groza and in Hungary, and since then I've acquired a number of other bows, and they've all basically been Chinese style and Tartar style bow. So I thought I'd go back to my roots and get this very nice Magyar bow. So I'll just string it, so you can see. Very easy to string. It doesn't have any string bridges. It just has these nice fluted parts on the bow tips where the string comes round. So there we are, there's the bow. Very nice. So this bow is £42 at 28 and £52 at 31. Max draw is 31. I don't ever try and draw it to 31. 30 is fine, 28 is fine, to be honest. It works really well. So obviously you come with the string, and Rob makes these specifically for the individual bows. So if you can look, I've got some really nice, I think it's called Kiranite or Kirit overlays, which is a type of resin or plastic that gives support for the tip, strengthens the nock. I went with American maple, you can see, for the sears, which were quite long and unbending. And I went with a red stain on the bamboo section. I went for horn painting, so it's painted on to look like horn on the back. Nice red handle, leather with rayskin arrow pass, extra wraps for strengthening, and I had a couple of bits of Japanese kanji. This means the road or path to development or training is continuous and never ending, and this here means Shinwa, which means tranquil spirit. So you get the option with Paragon to really personalize the bow. So he does work with a calligrapher, and you can have all sorts of decoration done on the bow. That's why I liked it so much. You could actually choose the type of wood. I think there was red maple, ash, American maple. Then you can change the types of overlay on the ends, the color of the leather. So yeah, they're not the most expensive and they're not the cheapest, and for the money I think I paid in total just short of £600, £700 for the bow, with everything that I added to it. But it's an absolute stonker of a bow. So as you can see, it does not twist. It's stiff as hell this way, but this way there's a nice bit of flex in it, so it draws easy. Yeah, and I love it. I've had it for a while now, and I've been shooting it out in the field. I took it on a rove with Thumb Shooters UK, and it performed really well on a rove. I think the longest distance I shot was 172 yards, and I wasn't drawing it to full draw either. So, you know, as you can see, it's just a beautiful bow, just a beautiful bow. So I'm just going to read through some of the technical bits for you now, because I need to keep them written down these days. I can't remember them all. So as I've said, this is the Griffin bow. It's £42 at 28 and £52 at 31, which is the max draw, but I wouldn't recommend drawing it to that. 28, £42, perfect in the woods for field archery, which is my main shooting style. So the length of the bow, nock to nock, is 52 inches or 132 centimeters. Rob has developed his own special polymer, which he uses as a stabilizing feature within the laminate construction of the bow, and it, you know, as I've shown, it's really twist torque resistant. The full length of the bow, measured from the belly side, is 55 inches, or sorry, 55.2 inches, or 141 centimeters. Strung, the bow is 124 centimeters, which is just short of 49 inches. The length of the string is 45 inches or 114.5 centimeters. The brace height of the bow is 7.5 inches or 19 centimeters. And Rob provides a 12-month warranty with all his bows. I took it out just recently. I was down in London. My wife was playing a concert in central London, and I took a drive out to Havering Nalgo Field Archers in Essex, and had a really nice day out there shooting in the woods with Kim and Graham for 4 hours, and it performed brilliantly. Had some really good shots. You know, it's just a stonker of a bow. You know, this type of Magyar bow where you have these static tips really do impart additional force on the end of the release. So if you're looking for something other than, you know, maybe a Chinese style bow, Tartar bow, Turkish bow, this Magyar bow is lovely. They're absolutely beautifully crafted by Rob. There is no hand shock and there's no vibration. I don't know how he does it, to be honest. Other bows you might count 1, 2, 3, but nothing. You go, it's just dunk and it's gone, and I don't feel anything in the hand. Minimum grain is 7.5 per pound for arrows, and he recommends 9 grains per pound. I actually shoot in 400 spines, carbons on this with 125 grain pile, and it brings it in over just over 10 grains, between, I think it's about 10.25 grains per pound, and they're brilliant. They go so straight. So I'll just shoot the bow for you now and you can see what it's like. So I'm just going to get my new wooden ring from the mill. Look at that, beautiful. As I say, this is a £42, so most of my bows are around £35 at 28, and a tartar style, so they've got a little bit more of a draw on them than this, but so I thought it was a little bit heavy for me at first, but it draws beautifully, and I've grown into it, and it just flings them out at a grand rate of knots. So beautiful. There you go, and they go really nice and straight. So can't recommend them enough. Paragon bows, beautifully made. Rob's really easy to speak to, got loads of good advice, and you get to customize your bow and make it your own. So, you know, this is my bow, Degsy's bow, and I love it to bits, and it's obviously my favorite bow, and I think only another Paragon bow, maybe a Raider, might knock it off its position. So what can I say? Yeah, beautiful bow. Go get one. They're really good. Okay, take it easy. Enjoy the sunshine, because it's belting in the UK at the moment. Probably our summer, but yeah, keep flinging sticks, guys. Keep flinging sticks. Take it easy.